Hello and welcome back to another episode of Archaon Let's Play with Yin Yang Total War. Last time we left off, Archaon had just captured Karak Vlag, bringing in our friends the Gormandy tribe. Unfortunately, most of the Gormandy territories have been seized by the Rotblood tribe, which we will deal with in time. Excuse me. And then looking further out, tribe slaughter, which is something that we want, is looking to be under pressured by the Chaos Dwarfs. So we're going to have to try and do something about that to beat them to tribe slaughter, because I want those Skaven under my command. But we're also going to have to focus on Karak Dum. So I know that that I said that I would be going straight for the Slayer of Kings when we jumped into this episode, and I do intend to do that before this episode ends. However, we have to secure this, because if we don't, we're going to end up in a territorial dispute with the Chaos Dwarfs, and I don't think that I can afford them. So I would have to fight them, and, well, that's not something I'm really wanting to do just yet. I'd like to keep them on side for now. Looking up to the north, we've got Crom the Conqueror ready to go. Let's go ahead and get him moving, and then let's also get him off that horse, because that horse is just too small for him. I love the mod, love the modders. The horse is too small. We'll go ahead and continue recruiting for Crom as well. Very nice. And I don't believe that Vandred can move, or can he?
Seeking pleasure.
Yes, he can. All right. We'll have Vandred post up right there, ready to move against Tribe Slaughter. And then we'll have Karak Doom in the waiting. Maybe the Chaos Dwarfs will do me a favor and go and attack that. Although I would hope that they weren't able to take it, because I do kind of need that territory. Let's see what else we've got. Looks like Archaon and Prince Augrax are ready to upgrade as well. I'm feeling that our friend here is ready for more magic, honestly. Let's see. How about Aspect of the Dread Knight? I think that would be good. Can cause fear and terror in our enemies. Prince Augrax is also ready. I'm going to get him off of the Gorebeast Chariot, actually, because as cool as it is, I don't really like the Gorebeast Chariot for him. I'm going to keep him on a Chaos Steed until we can get a Juggernaut. I was about to call him a Hellstrider. That being said, let's take a look at what else we can give him. I could make him even tougher in battle. More armor never hurt anybody. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. In lore, Prince Augrax is he's a Chaos Fiend, I believe is what it's called, which is like a enhanced beastman on steroids, like a mixture between a beastman and a demon. And he is the son of a Chaos Demon, whose name I am failing to remember. Anyway, that being said, he is a beast, and as a beast, I want to keep him as strong as possible. So,
What's so good about Galmaraj anyway?
Something else that happened that I am very, very excited about is that Harold Hammerstorm has decided to join us, and he's yelling, but that's okay. That means we're going to have to reconfigure just a little bit. So, looking at our numbers now, I'm going to combine them. And let's see. Is there anybody good we can recruit? We could go ahead and recruit these for a second. We'll combine our Chaos Warhounds again, even though we do love them. They are reaching a critical mass point where, unfortunately, they're just not going to be able to hang in there. When we're fighting these big, massive quest battles, they're just not going to do it, right? As much as I would love to think otherwise.
I am living history.
All right. We will let them rest up just this one turn, and then it's going to be time to make our move, hopefully before the Chaos Dwarfs can make theirs. We're going to wait on that because we're a little deep into the red. We got about 3.5 turns before that's going to be a problem. And let's keep going.
What could you possibly offer me, Mewling Sworn? I am ever chosen.
Oh, they're breaking their trade agreement. Well, that's okay. We are eternally unreliable. I expect that out of a Skaven campaign, not as much out of a Chaos campaign, but hey. Reject. And another quest battle has just appeared for us, which is awesome. Okay.
Are you a god? Let's be
In a
about
way.
this.
Ooh, and Tribe Slaughter appears to be wide open to us. Can we reach it? We can. Okay. So, here's what's going to happen. Archaon is going to move east against Carrickdom. And it looks like Bok has actually moved east as well to strike at the Pillar of Skulls. Alright. Let's go.
Forward unto slaughter! Pleasure seeker, seeking prey.
Let's move here. It is a decisive victory. I am not going to take it just yet because I want this to be the home of Clan Ferric once they become my servants. I just want to keep it out of the hands of the disciples of Fish.
What? This is wise.
It looks like Samoth is going for Bok.
Make them suffer.
Elmrit is trying to take Tribe Slaughter and expand his territory. Not going to happen. It's her territory. And our intention is to defend the Pillar of Skulls while Archaon moves in to take care of them. Will it all happen as pretty as a picture like that? I doubt it. But that is something we will find out next turn. Should I? No, we're gonna wait.
Exquisite death.
Legion of Chaos is up to no good, I'm sure. We've got to keep an eye on them. You know the old saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. They are an enemy. Just because we've created a defensive alliance does not mean that he does not have greater designs. Azhag the Slaughterer probably wants to trade. Yes, he does. I will take it. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Yin Yang, your trade agreements have ended up being nothing but trouble for your reliability, but while I hear you, I don't have any design on his land at the time. Going all the way around would make me go through mountains and everything else. I don't have time to worry about that right now. He doesn't have anything that interests me. And the Red Eyes seek refuge. We're going to say no. The Apostles of Change also seek refuge. We're going to say yes.
For Slanesh.
Destruction for all.
Oh, Bok. You should have committed to something, because now you're going to be in a pickle.
Foul move. Awandrag. Ready. You dare. This will serve.
We're still going to wait to continue building. Oh. And I apologize for those of you who do not like in-turn simulator. We are going to be getting into battles hopefully this very next turn.
Yes. Bow before he who wields the Slayer of Kings.
I do not need a strong Norscan ally. I need several weak Norscan allies. A singular one does me no good whatsoever. The scaling. Speaking of Norscan allies, seek refuge with me. I will say this. Karasa Karak. I'm going to say no. Arcane branding. All right, we can finally start converting some of our troops over to Zinch. Let's start with you. And those of you who are taking a look at the upgrade tree, you can probably see where that's going to go. So, very excited on that end.
They will be dominated.
Oh, Bok. You done goofed.
Your demise is certain.
All right. And scaling brought us two new legendary heroes, the daughters of Egil Stierbjorn, who we are very excited to have. And I'm going to have them fight for Vardic Crom until I get their father up and running. But I did promise battle, and battle we shall have. Carrick Dumb is about to fall. Let's give this to... who needs it the most? Ooh, actually, I promise we're about to get to it. But before we do that, let's give some of our oldest, most faithful warriors and upgraded. They are now chosen. Now, where were we? We're about to give the standard of discipline to somebody. Don't need it for you. Don't need it for you. Definitely don't need it for you. You guys could all use some discipline. But let's give it to our new friends. And make them about as durable as a actual chaos. And let's get into it. And kicking this battle off, our first official fight with Harold Hammerstorm, one of the one of the original Chaos characters from Warhammer. Very cool model, and already it looks like we've got that wall down. We're gonna let Harry take the vanguard, but when fighting Skaven, as before, you don't want to just come in from one side. You're gonna have a whole nother vector of fire that you're gonna want to come from. So I've got Prince Augrax over here leading the charge. And as soon as we can get those gates open, and as much as I want to believe that's the gates opening, I know that's the old gate bug. I hope in the near future we don't have to fight Skaven very frequently, because their ability to pop up units wherever they go is pretty annoying. Here comes Archaon to get some of his own action. Actually, that might just be the Sword of Chaos. Where's Archaon? Oh, there he is. Okay. There's Harry leading the Undivided Warriors. Oh, and showing he doesn't even care. Alright. And these Skaven are perfect to drop some spells on. Good old 1-2 punch from Archaon. And it looks like these gates are down over here. Here comes Big Daddy himself. I've really got to think of a name for him.
Retreat! Spell must not
Another spell from Archaon. There goes the first of the route. The Skaven are seeing their friends run. And as before, the Skaven might not know it's over, but we do. So even though it's fun to watch them get chased down through the city, I'm going to see you in the campaign map. And what a slaughter that was. Good Lord, looking at all these kills. Archaon with 371. The Chosen of Khorne with 208. All of our trolls bringing in over 100. We did have to pull back the cannon, or I'm sure it would have done a lot. The knights getting their licks in. 240 for the Swords of Chaos, 193 for the Knights of Tzeentch, and 156 for the Hellstriders. Everyone else did well, did very good as well, and Harold Hammerstorm coming in with 92 kills for his debut. Awesome, awesome stuff. With that, we're going to go ahead and occupy this. Give ourselves another fortress.
Spirits of Morka.
Archaon's ready for another upgrade. Let's see if we can give him even more magic. We don't really need anything defensive. Let's continue down the path of the flame. Oh, actually, helping out our money is going to be better. More post-battle loot can't hurt us. And then Prince Augrax, we are so close to getting you on that Juggernaut, I can taste it. Furious Assault is going to help, and then Foe Seeker. So let's not lower your defense right this second. There we go. And Harold Hammerstorm, what can we do for you? Training, good. And then let's go ahead and give you Primeval. If we can take you down your custom line, that's even better.
Foolish thing! No!
Spread ruin on them.
Now, I have been talking pretty good game about Bok Bok and his indecisiveness causing the fall of his empire. However, he might have positioned himself in a way to survive just long enough to be subjugated, if that was what he was betting on, because we're jumping straight in to Tribe Slaughter to do just that. And coming in with a face that only a mother could love, it's Vandred the Majestic. And by mother, I mean mother / father? meaning Slanesh. And once again, there's going to be the same concept that I have been talking about with Skaven. Anytime that you want to beat them quickly and easily, you're going to come in, hit them with a hard straight line and flanking forces. As you can see, I have dogs over here. I have dogs over here. And we've got the cavalry coming out of the woods right here. Ooh. Vanguard taking out some pin-up frustrations. 4 minutes below. Not going to help them. We've already got Skaven starting to flee over here. The poison pups coming to force a rout from these Skaven as well. And almost as quickly as it started, the entire Skaven force is routing. We got one little holdout unit. And I'm going to say that that was that, and I'll see you on the campaign map. And a pretty flawless battle on Vanguard's behalf, I would say. And once again, Vanguard is left without any spoils for himself as he is forced to subjugate the Skaven.
Puppets! Meet the puppet master.
There'll be a reckoning.
And I know that the Chaos Dwarfs don't like that. They would much rather kill the rat, but they now belong to me. And it just is what it is. What can we do for old Vanguard? I suppose we could make his troops better.
Yes, I desire it.
Actually, we could really make his troops better. Let's go ahead and promote some guys. Warriors. Warriors. Looks like that is going to be it for now. Good.
Exquisite decadence.
And verminous valor for you.
What? Horned one, come on.
Ooh, yikes.
Most masterful of masters.
Well, if that's the kind of finances we're looking at, that's unfortunate, but it's true.
Listen to their screams.
We will start down the path of a Nurgle next.
Now, end times come.
Decadence calls.
All right, and now looking at the reach of our influence. Remember, everything purple is directly under my control. Everything yellow is vassal or ally. So, I would say that our next natural expansion is going to be into Norska. We will have to at some point focus on the north and on the east, and I believe that we have just the 2 guys to do that. Crom unfortunately has wasted a trip coming all the way down. Unless we have him take on the Gormandi, which we could. Let's see what else we can.
Dominance!
Somebody's gonna have to put him in
Are
his
you
place
bathed
as
in
well.
lightning? Yes!
Not right now.
Ready!
I will hear you. Let's find somewhere quiet to talk.
Yes!
Alright, we have traded our trade agreements out. The Rot Blood are starting to loathe us, which is good. Because they have land that I am interested in. But if we want to regain our reliability, we'll have to wait to take them down. Something else that needs to happen so that we can truly secure our lands is we have to bring the plains of Zanbaijin under our control. They are not unfriendly with us, but they need to be directly controlled and operate out of the Gallows Tree.
Drink deep of their agony. Lord of Excess.
Oh, right. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give carrot gum to one of our allies here. We're going to give it to Queek for now. He can operate out of there.
Feel power of that taker.
And he will oversee Clan Ferric at Tribe Slaughter. We will go ahead and give him his friends back.
Savor.
And Vandred's going to get something else. Now, Vandred's not going to be too pleased that not only did he have to subjugate Tribe Slaughter rather than taking it or burning it, but I would say that he did most of the work over here dealing with the Skaven, and we're going to give more Skaven Carrick Dump. So, Archaon is about to shift his focus right on back to taking the Sword of Chaos. Not the Sword of Chaos. That's his unit. The Slayer of Kings. There we go. And
Tribesmen,
the pieces will fall as they may.
They will be dominated.
But let's go ahead and jump right into the next turn.
Tis fury.
Oh, we have a commander. Yeah. Now let's jump to the next turn.
Simpering fools! You dare come before me, the Lord of the End Times?
No non-aggression. No, thank you. Uh-huh. Somewhere. And no.
Prince of Pain.
Dominance!
All right.
By Carneth's decree!
Decadence awaits.
Oh, that's right. We're not doing too hot.
My obsession is pain.
Are you a god? Yes, it is so. This time!
Guide us, Horned One! That is good!
Me?
Smartest rat fierce, clan. Make Warlord proud. Warlord,
All right, Tweak, you're going to hang out there for now.
Ready!
And let us not forget the sisters
Mixing
coming down.
spells.
That's not what I want.
Going now. Hag of Cain.
You catch me in a moment of less rage.
And it looks like the war with Haggrave has kicked off. I will absolutely join in that war. And it will be a great opportunity for our Slaneshi Fiend to earn some glory for himself.
destiny lies this way. Yes, bring corruption.
You have my favor.
Your desire? Dark destiny! Speak now! Ever onwards!
Yes! Maybe we both puppets, but I'm a king! For certain!
Always ready for a headbutting contest. Done.
Fool!
Ecstasy awaits, as Slanesh wills.
And one more intern.
Speak through your meek mouths. Mumble your pitiable words, so I can use them as a lash to flay your soul.
Oh, trade agreement. No. At this point, it might not even be worth it to carry on with trade agreements unless I am going to be ruling over them directly. No, thank you. Sure.
I'll have this world.
All right, let's go ahead and roll right into. Oh, we're go right into this battle. It'll be the final battle of this episode, but I'm thinking it's going to be fun.
Another fish to bring me to my knees. Another who wishes me to bow before him, like he is some pitiless king. Does he think his pathetic sorceries will work on me or my followers? Come, my swords of chaos. Let us show this weakling conjurer who would be royalty what I do for monarchs. He will see why I am the Lord of the End Times, why I am the ever-chosen, and why I will wield the Slayer of Kings.
And with a speech like that, of course Archaon is going to be leading the charge. Look at that steed. Now, I will say that I wish that speeches like that were more commonplace instead of just scripted for the quest battles. Oh, there we go. I miss the days of the original Rome where you would hear like an analysis of what's going on, what it's going to mean in the greater campaign map. I would love it if they would get back to that. But let's get into the battle itself. Archaon going ahead straight for the sorcerer. The Swords of Chaos forcing themselves into the fight to keep the enemies distracted while Archaon focuses on him. Unfortunately, we couldn't keep the Chaos spawn off of Archaon, and the rest of the forces are just too slow, even with our best effort. Now, I did decide to hold the cavalry in reserve, maybe a little bit too far back, but it does help at the end of the day. There goes Harry the Hammer. If you've ever seen the movie Troy, this kind of reminds me of the scene where Ajax is rowing his way in saying, "Greeks are dying!" There's our forces of Slanesh coming in. And man, they are just gorgeous. Gotta give a big shout out to Storlsorn for that reskin on these guys. They look like a bunch of Greek warriors speaking up for Here they come. Another gorgeous reskin by Storlsorn. I really do enjoy his work. Or her work. I'm not sure. I'm going to say his. There go our fine cavalry, led by Prince Augrax himself. Now, for those of you who don't know the lore of Warhammer, Prince Augrax actually fell during the quest for the Slayer of Kings. It was a little bit different than this quest battle is. They actually went up against Kraken Rock. You guys don't beat me up if I messed up his name. But Kraken Rock the Black, the father of Kolek Suneater, is a Chaos Ogre, the father of all Chaos Ogres, I believe, and the size of a mountain. They pulled the sword of the Slayer of Kings out of Kraken Rock, and when they did, the Slayer of Kings, because it had gone so long without a steady supply of blood, started screaming. Archaon decided that the only way to silence the Slayer of Kings was to kill his comrade, and that was the end of Augrax. Fortunately, we don't have to do that, and all that I want to do is make sure that this man survives the battle. Unfortunately, with big battles of chaos on chaos with all the heavy plate armor, they tend to become these mosh pits. Ooh. Never get tired of that dude. Did they just give up? Did they give up when they saw it? I think they did. Harry, I don't think you're going to capture horsemen. Alright, well it does look like the only forces of the enemy left are going to be the Chaos Spawn. So, if that's the case, we'll consider the enemy having been defeated. And I will see you back in the campaign map. Okay, and after a slight crash, we are back. Looks like the Forsaken of Tzeentch did pretty well and survived. We're going to keep working on them. Unfortunately, the Swords of Chaos did not survive. Archaon did very well, did his job. It doesn't look like we have any more real standouts besides the Chosen of Khorne. However, everyone did exactly what they were supposed to do. Unfortunately, when it comes to heavy on heavy mosh pit fighting, this is just kind of what happens. Nobody really gets their turn to shine. Just the usual suspects, the Chosen of Khorne and the Knights of Tzeentch. We're going to take some additional favor. Cool. All right. Yep. Awesome. Okay. And as much as I would love to continue, we are well past how long I wanted to record on this episode. So we will pick this back up next time, and we'll talk about the the Slayer of Kings. We'll also talk about what we're going to do next. Is Archaon going to continue on his quest and trust his lieutenants, or is he going to continue to take personal charge? I'm hoping it is the former, but we will see. Anyway, until then, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, good night. Thanks again to everyone for watching. I really couldn't do this without the support of my family, friends, and everyone who is helping me take my dream of becoming a content creator to the next level. I believe this channel will only get better as time goes on, so if you want to aid me in this journey, all I ask is you do what the kids say.
Comment, like, and subscribe!
Thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next one.